CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code.
Guys, the chicken's here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're ranking up with heavies, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to use them and some other stuff that we unlocked today that helped us out, and just where we're going to go forward and everything like that. So, guys, if you do find that these videos help you out, do consider using the code chicken in the shop, as it does help to support the channel. And don't forget to subscribe for more Warships updates and everything like that. So, here we go. I just finished this battle. I didn't record it because what happened was I was trying to record my boss fight to 22, which just means your last match before you rank up. And I kept losing it. But here we go. Here it is. Boom. We got that rank 22 chest. Finally. And we're going to go over where we're going to go from here. But here's what happened. So I tried. I was doing great. These were my first two boss fights to 22. And I was recording on both of them. So then the one that I just did, I was like, okay, I'm going to cut the camera. There's some sort of curse. Whenever I'm recording, I can't play well. But anyways, so yeah, we finally made it up. And let's take a look at the tech tree here. So I went with the heavies because I was using riflemen and bombers. And the riflemen weren't making the cut. They were fizzling out too fast. Once everyone started to have max rocket launchers, it became a little bit tricky to use. So what we need to do here, we're gonna max out our mortars, and now let's just look ahead. We can max out our shocks, which we'll probably do. Now we could max out our shocks, or we could grab another gunboat energy node, or we could grab that other multi-node. So I'm actually gonna grab the multi-node here. I'm gonna get 2 more cannons, and we're gonna use our tech to just max out our defenses. So I'm not sure where we should put these cannons exactly, but let's just throw them in somewhere. I think that'll be decent, and we'll do something like, I don't know, right up, let's say right there, or something like that. Now this is going to help with rocket choppers, going to help with bombers coming across the middle, but yeah, so this is the base that we're going with. It's now I also swapped out the sky shield. I think I showed you that already in yesterday's video, but yeah, so let's just go over how we're using the heavies. We'll go over the last attack, because this one was pretty easy. He didn't actually have rocket launchers, and he only had the one prototype. So here's basically how we do it. It's essentially the same thing as using riflemen, except we're using heavies, so the heavies last a little bit longer. But yeah, I find they just work better for everything. You know, they're less likely to die out than the riflemen are, so a little bit stronger. I don't know, I think they do less damage, but that doesn't really matter. So yeah, still going with the 3-5 split, and the whole idea of this attack is similar to the rifleman. We just want them to kind of fan out. That's the whole goal here. We want them to fan out, and we want them to spread across the base, and we just simply want them to start shooting from all different angles and everything like that. So you see, what this guy doesn't have, he doesn't have a lot of defenses, so he doesn't that's why it's so important to go back and grab those multi-nodes. One, because having multiple boom cannons is great, and two, it just takes the guy longer to get through your base the more stuff you have on it. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but it's you know, it's important in this meta because it's very you know, it's becoming very defensive dominant. So I mean, if you can get more tools, then you're going to be in better shape. I might grab that prototype as well before we go to 6, but I'm not sure just yet. But also keep in mind, make sure you guys know, if you were watching the sneak peeks from this season, the 6 engine deck is the exact same as the 5 engine deck. So it's not going to change the layout. We're just going to have that extra engine to use. Alright, so let's go over this attack next here. So same thing, we're using 3-5 heavies and bombers. And I actually opted to take out some of the shock mines and stuff here, and one of the shock launchers. The shock launchers aren't really a huge deal. I mean, if you can take them out, you know, that's great. But especially with heavies, because they're not doing any damage to them, as long as we have enough of them on the field. The heavies are just there to take boom cannon shots. They're just there to run over mines. It doesn't matter if they're being shocked or slowed down too much, as long as they're in the right spot. So yeah, shock launchers aren't the end of the world. That one right there, actually, we needed it to pull half our troops over to the left. So, and then we're just using second wind. You know, we're using barrage. I always do this towards the end of the attack. I always make sure I'm flaring the engines. flare the last one and throw the barrage on it at the same time, and that's going to help you out. So that's enough with the yap, and let's get into gear here. So I think we got everything that we need. We got the max mortars, we got the max heavies, get the max shock launchers, and we have all our multi-nodes, and the only thing we're missing is the gunboat energy and that second to last prototype. So all right, let's get this going here. So here's how I do the landing. I do 1 boat of heavies, 6 bombers, and then spam the rest out on the right. The reason that's kind of important is because we want the bombers out and shooting as quickly as possible, and we want the heavies to take the first few shots from them. So I'm going to leave that rocket over there. That's fine. But I'm going to take this one out, and then we're going to go over here, and we're going to take this one out. And I'm actually going to stay zoomed in on it here, just like that. Now, the reason I left that one there is because I need something to pull them to the left side. It's pretty naked over there other than that one rocket launcher. So we're just going to let them kind of spread out from here. I'll let some of my bombers die on the left before we start to use second wind, which we can now. And we're just going to work our way up and through this base. Okay. Here goes the first engine. Let's use another second wind. Yeah, the hard part about these attacks is just getting the starting down. Once you get the start down, you're pretty well good to go. Okay, so let's actually flare them over here. They didn't spread out like I wanted them to. Smoke the doctor. He's getting a little bit silly on us. Okay, that's good. Okay, now some of them are going to go back towards the right, some on the left. We really need a second wind. We need it right now. Come on, guys. We just need one more building. There we go. Okay, it's looking a little greasy, but I think we can manage. We'll take down a couple more engines. We'll grab another second wind here for the road. I'm going to shock this boom cannon because that one is a little bit disgusting. And, I don't know, guys. This one could go either way. This could go either way on us now. Now, the problem is now I don't have any troops left, so we have no second wind either. So we're in a bit of a bad spot because we can't flare those engines. We don't have enough troops on them. Well, now we're going to have to. Let's see what happens here. Shock there. That was a nice shock. Look at that. We grabbed everything. We got enough bombers left. It'll work. Not a great time, but it'll work. And we had to get everything there again. So we're really just relying on our defense here. That's what's paying the bills at the moment. Let's see what we got. 125. Oh, it's Skull! It's Skull! 125! Yo! Shout out to Skull Crusher, man. As if we played Skull in the video. That's hilarious. And we got him. These are my sugar shippers. They're my sugar shippers, guys. Woo! Okay, so there it is. That was great. Man, I just want to end the video, but we're not done just yet. But yeah, so let's just look ahead on the tech tree and see what we got coming up. Yeah, so I think I'll probably come back and grab this gunboat energy node. I think that's going to help us out quite a bit. And yeah, we're going to grab the gunboat energy node, and we're also going to grab well, I guess that's it. We don't need medkits. We're using heavies, as you saw. I'm not going to grab bullet because, again, we don't need them. Bullet is for the seeker attacks. So we don't need him there. He's not going to help us out. Probably recommend going against the mechs. If you guys don't know already, mechs are one of the worst troops to use in warships. Right up there with tanks in terms of uselessness. But yeah, now here's the next question. Do we want, for 34 keys, do we want another prototype defense? A hotpot might not be bad. Especially if we put it kind of in the back area here with some of these engines. But we'll see. We'll see. This is typically where people put it, like kind of where my shock blaster is, but yeah, it's a pretty dirty base, and it is working pretty well. So I think we're gonna stick with this layout for right now. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. What a video. That was great. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.